Good morning and welcome to episode 118 of Getting Rich. I'm your host, Rich Checkan, president of Asset Strategies International, and today is Wednesday, April 12th, 2023. Tensions continue to build between the U.S. and China as they both continue to rattle their sabers at each other over Taiwan. I hope in the end cooler heads prevail, but right now we're not heading in the right direction. Here at home with the economy, there is confusion that abounds. There's so much misinformation and confusion out there in the marketplace right now. I don't know how investors figure out what the heck's going on. Just to give you an idea, just looking at the gold price, within the past week or so, I've seen prognostications that gold average price for 2023 is going to be $2,400 an ounce. That's $400 higher than where we are now, and we haven't been there yet, which means we have to see much, much higher prices than $2,400 this year in order to average out to $2,400 an ounce. Yet, this morning, I see a call for gold to drop to $1,700 an ounce potentially if the Fed doesn't pause or start reducing interest rates. We'll see how that plays out. In addition, another example, last Friday, we got a jobs number out. The initial job offerings number was down for the lowest level in 2 years. That was negative for jobs, and a lot of people in the markets thought, wait, that's great, the job market's starting to crack, that's what Fed Chairman Powell was looking for, he's going to pause or start lowering rates. And as a result, that's what they said gold was rallying on Friday. On Monday, gold turned around and started dropping below 2,000. Silver dropped below 25, and they went to the same jobs report and they said, well, gold is falling because the jobs report was actually pretty positive. What is going on, people? I'll tell you what you have to watch if you want to know where gold's going, but first let's take a look at the numbers over the past week. Gold is down 0.2% to $2,009.20 from $2,022.90 last week. Silver, your lone winner in the precious metals complex, is up 1.4% to $25.23 today versus $24.88 last week. Platinum's down 2.1% to $1,013 an ounce from $1,035, and palladium is down 1.5% to $1,532 an ounce from $1,556 last week. Your gold-silver ratio is down. We're actually down below that magical 80 number this week with silver surging and gold not. That's at 79.91 this morning versus 81.63 last week. And the dollar's slightly stronger over the week to 102.03 from 101.69. And that, folks, is what you need to watch. If you want to know where gold's going, watch the U.S. dollar. Last year was a perfect case study of this. For the first 9 months, the dollar was strong. It surged up to 114 on the index, and gold suffered. It actually dropped in value, about the same amount, mirroring the dollar's strength. The last 3 months, the last quarter of last year, the dollar started falling and gold surged up until the beginning of February, and we saw gold up about the same amount that the dollar fell. Dollar fell all the way down to about 101, 102 on the index from 114, and gold surged by the same percentage. And then we had a little bit of about a dollar strength in February, and then in March it reversed, and the trend of dollar weakness continued, and it continues here today, and gold is strong as a result. If you want to know what the gold is doing, look at the dollar, and it's going the opposite direction. It's really that simple. If you want to find out more tips on how to read what's going on in this crazy economy, you need to tune in next week, April 19th, 7 p.m. We have our second quarter On the Move webinar. Myself and my co-host Adrian Day of Adrian Day Asset Management are welcoming a guest none other than the incomparable Doug Casey. He will join us. We'll get his insights on what's going on in the markets, what he sees going forward. We might look at a book or two that he's written over the past few years. But if you want to go ahead and join us, just go ahead and sign up for the webinar. As always, go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us, send us your comments and questions, subscribe to our social media, subscribe to our newsletters. But don't ever forget that getting rich starts with keeping what's yours.